Hello, welcome to the channel. It's your boy Roar Extreme, and we are here in Medieval Dynasty. So we have a new update, which is Oxbow, and as you can see here, we are not stuck with the default Rasimir look. We can now create our own character and basically customize it. So
Hello. Thank you. Will you marry me?
we are going to play in the new Oxbow map, which is available for co-op as well, but we're going to play single player. But your save file in the single player, you can actually load it up and create it as a co-op game so that your friends can join in. I'm pretty good with this look, so let's just change the nose here. And yeah, I gotta be honest with you guys, I've already tested the game out, but this is basically the actual playthrough that we are going to go through. The reason is I've tested out Oxbow map. I just went out exploring basically in God mode. So let me explain that in a bit. So here we are in a sick house is what they call, but basically it's like a hospital or a medic hut here in the Oxbow. Now, the first time I played the Oxbow map, well, as you may have known, I may have played the one in the valley with Rasimir. I've played this alongside Greenhell, but here with the new update, so the Oxbow update is actually a free expansion or DLC for the game. If you already own the game, then you just need to update that in Steam, and you'll be able to get this co-op map. So I've tested the Oxbow and just went out exploring, looking at things and stuff. I basically have all of these things checked. So I have unlimited HP and stamina. Hunger and thirst is not an issue. I have all of the XP gain multipliers to 1,000. But this is basically our playthrough session for this channel. And what we did is we just changed 3 settings from the default. So we have fast crafting enabled. So this will allow us to craft multiple items just a few seconds, instead of like if you're for example making 50 plus fertilizers, it'll take you the whole night, sometimes even day and night, just crafting through stuff. So that's something that you not want to go through in this game. And then we have fast building, because I don't when you're playing a game, so this is a non-issue. You can just go and just hit it like 4, 5, 6 times, depending on what types of materials the building needs to, so that you can build it. I just wanted to hit it 1 time. This saves us time and progression in the game, so that I don't have to cut through and fast forward the game, and in-game time as well. So basically the clock is ticking in the game, and our goal right now, so we're just spawned into the game, and it's our first year, spring, first day. And warlike, I don't think that our king is good, but in the Oxbow, I've heard that there haven't been any king errands. If you remember in the valley, so there are like representatives that will visit the valley, and then you can go and do a chore for the king. You'll be rewarded with less tax and more productivity for your people in your village. But the thing is, I don't think that the Oxbow has that implemented yet. But basically you have the towns here. So instead of Gustovia, you're now in Piastovia. And we won't go through the tutorial or the lore or anything. So we're here to build a village and play the survival. If you want to go through the story as well, you can. I would recommend checking out Ono Co-host channel. Him and Niobe is actually going through the game with a very lively storytelling and RPG type of playthrough. So these are the items that you start off with, but once you go through the initial phase here, you will be rewarded with tons of items so that you can actually have your village prep up easier than when you were in the valley. So let's get it started. So this is the sick house, and what I like about the Oxbow update is that the villages are actually a lot better than the valley. So you guys might be able to observe that as well as we go through here. So basically that's the sick house. You see you have another level here. This is the Castellan's house. You have a market square here.
Is that true?
Where all of the vendors are all located. As you can see, there are stalls here, so you don't have to look for them all around the map or all around the town. All right, so let's get it on here with Sedwin. So basically, he's the medic or the town barber surgeon. If you remember in the medieval times, barbers are the only ones that are allowed to handle sharp objects. So they are the only ones that would be basically allowed to be a surgeon. So there are doctors, but if you're looking for a surgeon, someone who would close your open gaping wound, then you should be looking for a barber. Okay, so yes, we are alive and well. Don't know what to say. Are you saying that I was dying or I'm dead? Whatever. We just want to go through here. Are you dead? Yes. I don't believe that to be correct yet. Okay, so who are you? Listen. Let's go. Don't remember anything else. Just you. I appreciate it. Sure, why not? And let's go. So we were basically going to do a list of chore for him. This is basically an exercise to let him know or let us know that we are okay. So if you look at the top right of the screen, you should be able to see that we have a list of what we need to do. So we need 3 more stones. Down here. Awesome. Skin the rooster. In my first run through the game with like God mode on, it took me like almost the whole day to look for this freaking chest here, because usually if in a regular map, so you wouldn't have a chest here, but this is actually great. You would have access to this chest for the whole game, your whole playthrough, and the sick house as well. So you can sleep here if you haven't created your house yet. If you don't want to build a village first or create a house yet, or you just want to go questing, go through the story, you can actually sleep here in a sick house and use its facilities. You have your chest, you have a place here to cook, and you're in town, so basically you'll be a resident here. But of course the game itself is a village builder, so we'd want to build our own village as well, build our own house and stuff, so that we will not be wasting time with the technology and stuff. So let me just go through here and equip our spear, hit the target, doesn't matter what the score is, and yeah, we're good. Oh, I'm done. Good as new. Anything else? I'll do that. Thank you. Alright, now we'll need to speak to the Castellan. He will give us permission to actually build in this land. So early mornings, he's always up in his wall. So if we follow the marker in the compass, you'll see him here. Good day to you, my liege. It's not my fault. Sure. Don't worry. Will do. Sure thing, boss. Whatever you say. Now, we also have a notice board here. So basically, these are side quests that you can pick up for Dynasty Reputation and Coin, depending on the rewards. You'll see the rewards here and the objectives here. So if it's easy enough for you to do, then I would recommend you picking this up because dynasty reputation is very important. You are basically in need of higher dynasty reputation so that you can recruit more people. So right now we're at 0. Now be careful when you're picking up things here. As you can see here, there's a red steal indicator. It means that we are actually trying to steal stuff, so we don't want that. And look at the regular chests around the town. You see rob, so we don't want to go in and rob anyone else. We can use our own chest right there. So here in the quest, we'll need to talk to Derwan. He's basically the quartermaster of the town. I was told that would help a lot. That much I've heard. Trying to say. All right. I appreciate that. Oxbow, here we come. All right, now. Something that you'd want to do is, at first, at least consider, you can, but you can also not do this. Enter the Castellan's house and rob him. See, if no one is there to see you, it didn't happen. Alright, but you see, those are, I just looted like 500 gold coins from his chest. And basically a lot of these, high costing things. So if we sell them in a different town, you cannot sell them in Piastovia, but if you sell them in a different town, then you would have a lot of coins. So in the meantime, so as you can see here, after talking to Derwan, he'll be giving you a lot of things, and this basically will ready you to build your own town. For now, yeah, let me store everything in the chest first. Because there's also another... Oh, it's already full. Let me get the stones. That's 10 kilograms. Jewelry box. Perfume. Cherry wine. Yeah. And let's see here. What will I not need? Copper arrows, the bow. What else will I sell? Stone spear. Okay. You'll understand in a minute why I'm trying to pick out items that I would want to sell and I can sell in Piastovia, since we're going to do a service for the market. So what I mean is this is not a loophole or an exploit or something. So let me sell you the apples. I won't need those. Copper arrows, yeah. Dried meat, roasted meat. I'll keep the oat roll, stone, yeah. Stone spear, wooden spear, simple torch. Alright, so I believe that's everything that we have. Now, here, go scroll down, look for the letter P, and purchase all the pikes. We just lost 528 coins, so remember that. So we purchased the pikes
Best good. See you
for
around.
528 coins. Now the service that we're going to give him in exchange for gold is we're going to turn the pikes, 22 pikes, times 7 into roasted fish meat. There we go, and we have 154 roasted fish meat ready to sell. And this is basically not an exploit, so you're just providing them service of actually skinning the fish and ping. And there you go. We now have 1,730 coins. Now you can also do that with perch. So buy all of the perch. That's why we kept a lot of our stuff in the chest, because of the weight limit. So I'll buy the perch and the roach. Perch will be times 4. Roach will be times 1. But with the cost of how much fish meat is versus the fishes, it's going to be more than what we actually paid for the fish. So even though we're selling the stuff in the market 50% of the cost of how much we are buying it, since we're actually transforming these materials into a new item to sell that costs higher, we're actually netting a good amount of money. So we have survival skill here. So in the survival tree here, I would place it first in survival knowledge. That'll allow us to level up this skill more. I think insensitive will be important for the winter time, but I wouldn't want to put stuff here yet, since this is tier 1 as well. Now remember, the skills will have tiers. You wouldn't be able to unlock tier 4 even though you have like 10 skill points here in tier 1. So you'll need a tier 1 skill unlocked, you'll need to unlock a tier 2 skill, and then you will need to unlock a tier 3 before you can unlock tier 4. Now for tier 4, I would want to get the athlete if I'm playing with stamina. But since we have stamina ticked in our settings, so meaning we have unlimited stamina, so we don't have to worry about this anymore. So we will be doing water dancer instead. So survival knowledge, and then I believe once we get this to 3 and we still have skill points left, we'll leave the skill points unassigned until winter, and then we'll see if we'll need to put the skill points in insensitive for the temperature reduction, or yeah, basically you know what I mean, like this temperature tolerance. All right, so we've 134 with us.
Oh, it's you again.
Now I can sell him that. Gives me 1,700. Let's go to Nislawa. She's the one that has like the weapons and tools and stuff, anything that's metal. So we'll sell her 30. Now we have 2,000. Now the first thing I would want to buy is from Inislawa. So you have the garments here. I would want to invest first in a simple large backpack. So I'll buy one, and then let me actually get a pouch, large pouch. There we go. One. Now we're left with 400 coins. But by purchasing those two items, our carry weight will become a maximum of 45. Now without these two, it's only at 35. Having the simple large backpack will give will put that up to 55, and then a large pouch will put it up to 65. Now in your skills under extraction, if you work your way up to mule, you should be able to get 15 more if you max mule up to 3 levels. That will give you a total of 80 kilograms as carry weight before you get encumbered, so that you don't slow down whenever you carry a lot of things, or well, less likely that you reach that maximum if you're just going through the game normally. But you know, whenever you're mining or getting logs, you are going to be encumbered whatever you do, unless you go to the settings and customize it again. Now here in the map, if you see, we're actually heading up this way, and we're going to hit this place. Like I mentioned, I've already I've already messed around in Oxbow in God mode just to look at the areas, what to do, where to go, so that in our playthrough right now, we already have basically a vague plan of where to go, what to do on our first season, at least. So there's nothing down here. We need to go up. And there you go. So there are things to loot. Now, if you remember in the valley, there are like things that spawn randomly throughout the map. Like if you go along the river, there are fishing camps or barrels and stuff. If you go along the road, there might be carts or overturned carts or bandit camps. So here you have that as well. Plus these locations that are abandoned. So these abandoned buildings will have stuff for you at the beginning of the game. And these are always guaranteed. So as you can see here, you're guaranteed to get the same stuff as I'm getting right now in your own playthrough. Now the thing is, in Oxbow, so the backstory of this map is that bandits and thugs are active all around. So meaning you have a chance day one to spawn bandits in the map when you're trying to go through the abandoned houses. So but I know this, I've never had any bandits spawn in these locations, so that's why we're hitting this place first. Now the important part here is actually back here. As you can see, there's a stair down here, and boom. So you have a bronze pickaxe to start mining. You have things of value here, and this large bundle here is what's important. If you open that up, you'll get 4 copper bars, an interesting but golden ring, 750. So if you sell that to market, that's half of that. You get like 375. No, around that. Yeah, 375 for selling this to the market. You can hold on to it if you want to try to gift this to someone when you're trying to get your wife. See, since you can only give this to a woman during flirting, but I would rather it will give us a lot more in early game if we sell it. And you get 131 coins here and stuff that you can sell in the market. So let's head out, and then we are going to go back to Piastovia to sell these things. Now we're not going to recruit villagers yet because we need to prepare their house, food, water, and firewood. And we don't have the technology, the experience, the skills yet for that. Technically you can recruit one, as you can see here, but you need to build your own house first. Once you build your house, don't make the mistake to recruit someone right away, since you need to build 2 houses, one for yourself and one for the NPC. You cannot build one house and then remove yourself from that house. It's always a requirement to have a player be in a house.
What can I do?
A player be assigned into a house before the NPCs. So be careful with that. Alright, so we're going to sell our findings. So I'll keep the bronze pickaxe and the bronze shovel. We'll sell these. Clay bows, copper bars, fur, and the gold ring. Hop plant seedling will not need that just yet. Potion, not enough points, so we'll have to sell this to someone else. I know you have a lot of points since we did sell you a lot of stuff. I mean, we bought the bags from you earlier, so you have a lot of coins there. What else? We'll keep those. Copper axe, stone knife. Yeah, I'll keep those. So we have 1700. We have 1700, just enough to purchase ourselves an iron crossbow and some iron bolts. So probably 12 is enough. I guess that's it for today. Let's go back to the sick house. And let's get our stuff here. Actually, let's see if we can... I just noticed that we have cherry wine there and some other stuff that we can sell. Let's try to see if those are not stolen goods.
Hello.
Oh no, the cherry wine is stolen. Potions. Potion of temperature. You might want to keep the potions as well if you're not that confident yet of the survival aspect of the game. You can keep those potions. They can be handy. But for now, let me just go ahead and sell those.
Have a nice day.
Now next is to plan where to build your house. So it's almost the end of the day. The time is 13:56. Well, that's like what? 1:56 or 2 p.m. And we're still in Piastovia. Now, I would want to build somewhere near a mine. And the best place for a starter town or beginner will be in this area. This indicates a mine. You see that lighter color there by the cliff face? That means this is a mine. And actually, this is the waterfall map. You might have watched a lot of content creators already building their villages here, because this is, frankly, and to my opinion as well, the best location to build a village. So you have a nice view of the waterfalls here. Trees are not as thick, so meaning it's sparse, but you have a large flat area here for farming. You're very close to the mine, nice view. And if you cross the river here, you have a bear spot here. 1 or 2 bears will spawn here every season, so you need to be careful with that. And then just beside it here, 2 to 3 wolves will spawn every season. Now, just up your village here, north, you will have deer spawns here, and that's where we will be going next. We are going to hit I believe this is the house, but before there, we'll check here, then here, until we reach here where we will be building our village. So let's put a marker there, and let's head on out. Don't forget to equip your iron bolts and then your crossbow. Let me put that to 7, 8. Let's put that to 8. Where's the shovel? Bronze? No, let's use the copper shovel first. And then hammer, copper hammer. Or wooden hammer. Let's use the wooden hammers first. Okay. Let's go. Crossbow. As you can see, you wouldn't be able to build walls like these in your village. This is like an exclusive Piastovia thing. But in Piastovia, you will have your horse. You can buy goose, I think, inside. Here's your wagoner. If you want to go to the different towns as well. We do have gold to, I believe, go to a different town and sell our stolen goods. Should we? No, not yet. Because our focus will be... First, it's spring. This is the only season that you will be able to plant flax. So my goal is to actually get a farm going before the end of this season. I want to have flax planted around 10, a 10 by 10 field. Now I want to go here first because sometimes you'll have a spawn here. Unfortunately, there's none. And basically, there's a horse and a carriage there. Then we would want to go here. Sometimes there are logging stands or abandoned camps. There's none. So I guess in this playthrough, we're not that lucky. Next is... where is it? Oh, there we go. The windmill. So yeah, this is a windmill that you can actually build in your town. So let's just go ahead and get this barrel here. Coin, and this coverlet will fetch a good price. That's 250 coins when we sell it. So let's just go ahead and loot the place. Flour. Berry wine. These sacks are empty, so don't worry about that. Move up. House. Chest. Huh, just one bag. If I remember correctly, there should have been 3. Anyways. Stone spear. What else do we have? Oh, poison stone arrows. Okay, and then under this wicker crate, you'll have 150 coins. Awesome, awesome. Now, don't forget to go up here in the windmill. And get all these stuff. Now here you'll see poisoned iron arrows. I think when you sell it, that's like 6 a piece. I can't remember. But you'll have potions here as well. Overload, as you can see, we're now over our weight limit of 65 kilograms. We can head back to Pistilvia to sell, or we can go straight to our building location. Alright, I think that is everything. Alright, now this is also a landmark that you would want to remember how to go. Or where to go, since if you go down here, the deers will spawn here every season, so you can hunt deers here. And hunting is very important in the Oxbow. You might already know that the economy for the market has been revamped and rebalanced for this map. So I see an abandoned campsite right there. Across the river you'll have wolves there and the bear, so I wouldn't go there just yet. Hop. Okay. What else do we have here? Right now basically we're on the land that we want to build on. Oh, a bow. Alright. The torch away. Poison stone arrow, so basically have a lot of arrows now. Stone axe, bronze knife, beer bottle. What else? Anything else that I missed? Stone axe. Okay, now across this river, what are we looking at? All right, so up here, down this area here, there are bears. There's 1 or 2 bears that spawn in that area, and then at the other side of that mountain, just right there, you'll have 2 to 3 wolves spawning. So just be careful whenever you're walking around your village. here in this section, so you might aggro them and you're unprepared. So just make sure that you're prepared. But we're going to hunt them down later. We will need to set up our base first. Now, fishing camps near water is very important because I want to get those fishing spears. This is what I'm talking about. Because I want to set up a fishing hut as early as possible. That's going to be our moneymaker for the game. Aside from flax and your fields, like roasted fish meat is like the earliest and fastest thing that you would be able to build and basically consistently sell off in the market for a high price. So we have a good amount of fishing spears in this spawn, so we got lucky there that we have basically two fishing abandoned camping sites there. And we have an abandoned logging stand here, but we're basically full. We're super over encumbered. 103 out of 65. So if we pick up those logs, we wouldn't be able to walk anymore. But yeah, basically this is the site. As you can see, it's beautiful out here. You have the waterfalls there, river crossing here, and since you know that you won't be able to build a bridge when you build a village, you have a free long log bridge right here leading to your mining cave. So this is a great place to build your village. Very, very well, new player friendly, if I should say so myself. But yeah, this is going to be the site of our village. So my plan is oh, that's the marker. So we're here. So my plan is, this is the cave. We're going to put up a mine there. As soon as the mine gets unlocked, we will build our village along this road. I always build my villages in like the valley and like the god mode Oxbow playthrough that I played offline. I always build my village in a grid, but I think for our playthrough, let's make it more organic. So let's not build a village in a grid. Let's try to build it as we go. All right, so we'll not be confined to north, south, east, west, square, 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 three house, street, three house. Ooh, okay. So we're not going to do that anymore. In this playthrough, we're going to do everything organic. So we're going to build our house right here. So again, like I said, the first house that you build is always going to be yours or assigned to you automatically. If you build a second house, you can opt to assign yourself on that second house, but you are required to have a house. So I would say let's build it as far back as possible here. No, let's put a bit of a backyard there. There we go. So if we put up a fence around here, then you have a natural backyard, like a small bit of land for yourself before the actual water. So yeah, I think that's good. But this is going to be demolished and then turned into a villager house anyways. Yeah, so that's the plan. So we're going to build this house right here. Let's pick up the stones. Now, if you're playing with stamina on, you might want to pick up daisies as well. Consuming a daisy plant will actually allow you to reduce the consumption of stamina for all of your activities. But since we have unlimited stamina in this playthrough, we wouldn't bother picking up daisies. anymore. Stone, stone, stone. No more? Oh, there we go. Now we'll just need a few logs. Will this tree be in the way? No. Okay. So if we go down here and we have houses built around here, then we will not be needing the trees down here and here. Maybe I'll cut these down. But we're so full. So what do we have right here that's encumbering? Food. All of this, maybe? Sticks, straw. Last way to know is by weight. Sort this by weight. We have fishing spears. Oh, the 6 fishing spears. 15 kilos. We can drop these things somewhere. Oh, these are the... Oh, the dandelions, what I meant. If you consume that, if we look at the food, dandelion, 3 out, and then 9% less stamina consumption. So if you're playing with stamina, you can consume that, and you'll see at the bottom left, there's an icon there. As long as that green thing is there, you have less stamina consumption. Let me drop some of the things here. To drop an item, just go to your inventory, click on the item, X, like the amount, and then F. There you go. So let's drop some more things. Tools by weight. Okay. Yeah, should be fine. We can go here, pick up the logs at the other side. Remember, we didn't pick up the logs here in the abandoned logging stand. We can use a drink of water. Stone knife, stone axe. Okay. So we were able to get like a few logs there, 3, I think. But we're still over encumbered. So we really have to drop things near the road there. So probably a good end to this episode is when we complete building this house here. So just bear with me a second. I don't think we will be needing this tree. Let's cut this down. Shovel. Tree. Build a frame. Logs. Then I'll just dump all the sticks here. Yeah, so since this is my house, sticks, I don't care. Like wattle walls and like the most basic of the basic house. I don't care, that's fine. What else is weighing me down? You know what? Let's drop everything here. Drop everything. What's heavy? You know what? Let's go ahead and eat. I don't mind getting poisoned because if you're dirty, as you can see here, dirtiness. If you're dirty and you eat There's a chance that you get poisoned. I don't mind. Salt fish meat.
I
That
need
helps
some
out.
water.
That helps out a bit. Then we drink water. We get some reeds for straw. And then back to getting logs. As you can see here, you have lots of wide plains. Now the thing is that the tree are very sparse, so they're far apart. They're far from each other. You have maple though. These are maple trees, but surrounding this flat area, you have birch, and you have spruce right here. Maple trees give you 4 wood plus 1 if you remove the stump. Spruce will give you 3 plus 1. So maple will be like the best log tree that you would want to find in an area. But we're trading off the amount of trees nearby for the flat land and the location to the mine. So it's a lot easier than since in the beginning of the game we wouldn't have a lot of villagers, so we might not even assign miners yet. So we now have the well unlocked. We still need logs and sticks. You know what? Let's go ahead and get the birch tree here. Now there are a lot of things new in the Oxbow, like NPCs tend to talk more. They have different dialogue lines as well. You would be able to observe a lot of that in town and in your own village. Let me just put up my torch so that you guys can see better. If I'm not recording, I wouldn't be using the torch. It's just a waste of torch durability actually, since I can still see. But of course, content, right? Content. Okay. So our lower durability copper axe had been broken. We have the free copper axe. We're now using the free copper axe here. Logs, sticks, get more sticks, sticks. And if you can see, there are fireflies around as well, or some would call it lightning bugs. Alright, so let's just get some sticks here for our wattle walls. And this is just basically my house. Let's see if we have enough. There. And boom. We now have our house. Now what's important here is that we have a chest to actually put everything in. Awesome. So, that will be it for this episode. So that's day 1 in the Oxbow. Just pick these up. I might forget. Awesome. All right. So that is our house. Day 1 in the Oxbow, Medieval Dynasty. In the next episode, so we're going to build another house right next to ours, and if we get the chance, I don't think we've unlocked it already. Let's see. Yeah, we still have to unlock the woodshed, so that'll be for our next episode. So until next time, it's your boy Raw Extreme. Peace out.